Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath621.
FamilyMath621. So, I saw this book at the store the other day when we went to, what were we buying? We were buying you
Another book.
yeah, what book was that? A Warriors book,
Yeah.
right? And this book is called Euler's Gem, and by Dave Richardson. And it's a pretty cool book. In fact, it was so neat, I had you guys read the introduction.
Alright.
And what are some things that you learned in the introduction?
Well, I learned about the Euler's number of a certain polyhedra.
Okay, what is that number?
Well, he said that for any, like you said, for any shape, for any polyhedra, so the number of vertices minus the number of edges plus the number of faces equals 2.
Vertices minus edges plus the faces.
Faces equals 2.
Okay, this is called Euler's formula.
Yeah.
And a lot of great mathematicians missed this formula, even though they were studying, like, what this formula applies to, like, the polyhedra.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's pretty cool that sometimes things are just missed for a while.
Yeah.
What are some other things that were in the introduction that you thought were interesting?
Well, he was describing how a torus didn't follow this.
Oh, okay.
So a torus if you split it up, and he split it up into like sort of parts. He split it up into like I think he split it up into 8 faces.
Okay.
And that had an Euler number of 0.
Ooh, so the vertices minus the edges plus the faces was 0.
0 instead.
When you chopped
2.
up a torus. Okay. What else? What else interesting did you see in the introduction?
I mean, they were applying, like, this to a bunch of things. Like, they made a sphere, or approximated a sphere, sort of, as a bunch of different shapes.
Uh-huh.
Like, they drew, like, basically the lines of latitude and longitude.
Oh, okay.
And
So
pretended those were all straight, and those are all different faces of the sphere.
okay, so we saw for the platonic solids we got 2. For a torus we got 0. What did we get for a sphere?
I think
It was 2.
It was also 2, because it was sort of like a solid, but not a platonic solid.
Right. Yeah, interesting. Sort of like a solid, but not a platonic solid. All right, well, you read about it, so we're going to now do this calculation for a variety of shapes. We've made some out of Zoom Tool, and then we have these shapes that we made for a 3D printing project last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. So we'll see if we can calculate the Euler characteristic for these unusual shapes here.
Alright.
Okay?
All right.
But first let's do the ones that we started out with here. A tetrahedron and a... What is this shape called?
It's a cube.
Oh yeah, a cube. Okay, let's do that.